I'm not going to say anything about what you're going to say because you're going to say it. So without further ado, I will pass over to our final two presenters of the day, and thank you very much. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Urs Weber, and in closest there is also Slobodan, and I think Slobodan will start to speak to you.
I will do that, thank you. I want to start by congratulating and thanking the KYON team, the old and the new team, for navigating through this transition. It is coming to 3 years. It is never easy, but I think it has worked really, really good for all of us, including even organizing this symposium under these difficult times with Corona and all of complications that it brought to us. Mostly out of concern for our daughter, I am avoiding all contacts possible in the last year and a half or so. And that's one of the reasons I have not come to Zurich tonight. So we will take a few minutes at the end of this symposium to pay tribute to Pierre Montovan. Without Pierre, there would be no KYON, there would be no products that some of you are familiar with, starting with Zurich Cementless, TTA, even Alps. I worked with Pierre for many years on all of these projects, even almost 10 years before KYON came to existence. And I guess most of you know that we worked together. But there was another collaboration that we were on a bigger unfinished project that I just want to mention now. I went to the United States in 1978 to study for my graduate degrees, and I had a plan. I wanted to learn enough of system dynamics to work on the problem of uncontrolled cell proliferation in cancer and maybe learn how to intervene. And about 5 years at MIT and then another 5 years at the AO Institute in Davos, and an idea gelled out. And this is late 80s, there about 1988. And it took a few years, but by 1995, I wanted to start working on this. And I was working with Pierre at that time very closely. And in addition to all the things we did on what you are familiar with, he offered me to be a host to this project. And not only that he hosted the project, but he participated with a lot of enthusiasm. We did things together for as many years as I could manage to bring the money in. And that was about 10 years, so early 2005 or thereabout, I didn't have money for this anymore. But then I got KYON to support this project, and it is now 15 years later, and we made good progress. Selling KYON to Fidelio Capital 2 years ago gave me extra money and time, and this is, in my opinion, a major boost for this long, possibly too big a project to finish ever. But we're going to try. We're going to try really hard. And whatever years I have left of some sort of a useful work, I'm going to put towards that end mostly. So my time with KYON has come to an end. I felt that our symposium in Boston in 2019 was about as good as one can do it. Every one of those 13 that I participated in was good, but 19 was very special. And I pretty much decided that was going to be it for as much as I wanted to do. So to honor now Pierre Montovan's contribution to, I guess, all of us here, and out there in the world, we decided to set up a foundation. It's a Pierre Montovan Foundation, and we want to promote education in veterinary surgery, which was his main interest. All of you who have worked with him know how important and how good he was at teaching other people. So I would like to give word now to Urs to show you just briefly the organization of the foundation and what we plan to do with it. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
So at the beginning, I would like also to mention why I'm related to Pierre Montovan. I was one of his first assistants. There was not really a residency disease time, but we were two assistants, the first ones from Pierre Montovan, and we got more or less everything. He came back from the United States and he was really keen to teach to people, and we were the first one, and we got his full effort to give his knowledge he got from the United States to other people. And I didn't learn everything from Pierre, but what I learned from Pierre was how you have to prepare yourself if you have to get to some knowledge, and that's what I got for the rest of my life, and I'm still doing it the same way as Pierre wanted us to do it. So that's the reason why I'm also involved in this foundation. So the Pierre Montovan Foundation is a foundation which has the goal to get access for some people to a better education in veterinary surgery. So there is will be a support to some people in a we have already an education in surgery to get access to some specialized training, like problems which Pierre was involved with, like total hip replacement, things like this. And it will be a fellowship, which the exact conditions you have to fulfill to get eligible for this fellowship will be published early in 2022, because Corona also here delayed everything a little bit. There will be an award of 10,000 Swiss francs for the selected candidates to get access to a couple of weeks in some pre-approved clinics, so it will be certain places where you can go, places where we are sure that you can really profit something. And you have also to apply for it, and there are a selection committee, which is, so it should be now the homepage from the Pierre Montovan Foundation where you can see this. So this is the official homepage where you can reach the Pierre Montovan Foundation. So there will be a selection committee, though the appliance will be, the application will be sent to these people which are meant down here. The selection committee is Mike Bauer, Sarah Goldschmidt, Otto Lanz, Junai Ogawa, Stefan Scharfvogel, and Aldo Venzoni, and they will decide which one will get this money from the fellowship. The board of trustees, that is Dani Koch, which is not here now, it also has a close relationship to Pierre Montovan. It's Slobodan Tepic, you have already seen, and it's me. We are the board of trustees. And the secretary of the foundation is Christiane de Robiard, which is also familiar, also already before worked together with Pierre Montovan. So I'm also really proud that I'm involved in this foundation, and we will hope that it will give opportunity some people to get the better knowledge, something which Pierre always liked to see, that young people get a good education in veterinary surgery. Thank you very much, and I hope that this foundation will give many young people a good opportunity to enhance their surgical skills. Thank you very much.